Hey, I'm Austin Scelzo, and here are 3 ways of having more fun with your bluegrass rhythm guitar playing. Here's idea number 1. You're hearing that again? Sounds like this. The second idea I want to do, which is also syncopated, is this. Idea I want to share with you is this. 1, 2, 3. That can have a lot of propulsion. Alright, so let's check these out. 3 ideas to go through. The first one, if I slow down to 50%, sounds like this. So all these, or the first 2 ideas are syncopated, so they create some tension from the regular boom chuck groove temporarily, sort of like a drum fill, and then you return to the regular groove. So the first one goes like this. Okay, so this is it at 50 beats per minute. This is half as fast as I just demonstrated before. The timing would be like this. 1, 2E and a 3E. Happens after B3, 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and 3E and a 4E and 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1. Cool. So we have a little bit of syncopation here, and it resolves with that what's called a push. So there's another video on that where you're kind of playing a full chord on the downbeat as opposed to the offbeat, which it usually is with this boom chuck rhythm. So this kind of has that feeling of throwing you off center and then getting right back strong on the downbeat. All right, this works great at any sort of transition, and I want to try that also slightly faster. At the end we'll go full speed as well, but let's try that at 75% while we have that. This is 75 beats per minute. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1. Alright. We'll work our way faster throughout the video, but I want to demonstrate these at slow so you really get the sense of the timing. Alright. I recommend counting and really getting this in the body. It's once you get the timing of it, the execution of it is a lot easier. In terms of what I'm doing with the right hand here, I'm just trying to strum a little bit. It gets muddy over here, so I'm closer to the bridge. That's how I get a nice strong articulation, and I'm using kind of the standard bluegrass chord where I'm muting this string and I'm playing an open G. Separate video on that if that's not what you're doing already, but if you're watching this, I'm sure most of you already do that. Let's go to the next rhythm here. So I'll do it full speed for you. This is the second one. It's a variation on this, but it's a full measure of syncopation. Still resolves after that. So it's just like a longer drum fill. So let's slow this one down to 50 beats per minute. Get that groove back, just the regular boom chuck. This is going to start on 1. I'll count it. Listen to me count it. 2E and a 3E and a 4E and here we go. back to the first one. So the first one starts on the and of 3. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and a 3 E, and a 4 E, and 1 E, and a 2 E, and a 3 E, and a 4 E, and a 1, 2 E, and a 3 E, and a 4 E, 1 E, and a 2 E, and a 3 E, and a 4 E, and a 1 E, and a 2 E, and a 3 E, and a 4. Do the new one. 1 E, and a 2 E, and a 3 E, and a 4 E, and a 1. Nice. Back to the first one on the end of 3. 1 E, and a 2 E, and a 3 E, and a 4 E, and a 1 E, and a 2 E, and a, try that one again. 4 E, and a 1 E, and a 2 E, and a 3 E, and a 4 E, and a 1 E, and a 2 E. How about the new one? Starting on 1. 1 E, and a 2 E, and a 3 E, and a 4 E, and a 1. Nice. One more time on that. 3 E, and a 4 E, 1 E, and a 2 E, and a 3 E, and a 4 E, and a 1. Nice. Good work on these. So those two I would define as being syncopated rhythms. You could think of them as being a drum fill, the equivalent of a drum fill. When you don't have drums in bluegrass, you have all the instruments kind of fill a role in that. And so the idea of a drum fill is you're not doing it all the time, you're doing it at the end of a phrase, usually like a 2 or 4 measure phrase. You can do this over chord changes too. You could go, okay? So don't worry about if the chords change, it doesn't change the rhythm. All right, so let's go to the final one here. This is not a syncopation. This is actually very straight, but it creates tension in a different way where we have muted strings. So we're pulling back the volume and kind of playing really staccato, short little strikes, and that kind of makes the return to the downbeat all the more stronger. So if we hear this at full speed, sounds like this. One that you could do that. Oftentimes people do that leading up into other people's solos. So you'll hear a little bit of super short articulation on those on a fiddle or banjo kick, and then we strike the downbeat really strong. It's a fun thing to do as a band too, if the other members can catch on to it. All right, so let's practice this one half speed. This is just on the and of 3 as well, so it's the same timing in terms of where it starts as that first one I showed you. I'm still going to count this subdivision. 1 E and a 2 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a, so it's on the and of 3. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. It might be hard for you to speak this and play at the same time, so try just one. This one is all on the beat or the offbeat, so you can just count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and strong and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and nice. So let's try that one a little faster. How about at 75% speed? Oops, a little too fast. Here's 75 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Nice. 3. this one at 100%. This is 100 beats per minute, which is an average bluegrass song. All right, here we go. On 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice. So let's see if we can get all of them up to speed. Let's go. I'm going to go back to 75% and we'll review each of them there. So the first one is on the end of 3. It's that syncopated rhythm starting on 3. This one requires us to count the subdivision. 2, 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E. Nice. Keep the boom chuck. Let's think about the next one. So the second one I taught you is a full measure of syncopation, and it sort of ends in a similar way. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E, 3 E. Let's keep doing that. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E Now and 4N with a palm mute. A 1, 2, 3. Sorry, left hand mute is what I meant to say. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Go back to the first one now. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E. First one again. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E. Now go to the second one. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E. Two more times on that. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1, 2, 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Nice. Final one now, the mute. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4 again. 1, 2, 3. Nice. All right, let's try that at 100 beats per minute now. That was 75. So I think working your way up to 100 beats per minute is a good goal for the average bluegrass jam. They can, songs can go up to 120, 150 beats per minute, so you might want to continue to push it after this video, but remember you can always speed up or slow down the video in YouTube. Alright, here is 100%. So let's do our, on the end of 3, syncopation. 1, 2, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 Let's think of the next one. We'll do the full measure of syncopation. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1, 3 E. to add to that one, the last two notes of that I like to make really short. Sometimes I'm even muting the second of each set, like this. Just a little bit with my left hand muting the open strings. That gives it a little bit more articulation. You don't have to do that. It's a cool little thing. Try it again. 1, 2, 3, and a 4, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 1. Nice. Let's do the last one now. Muting the and 4 in. 1, 2, 3. Yep. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Couple more times. 1, 2, 3. Nice. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Nice. See if we can go between all three of them now. The first one, here we go. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E. Do the next one now. And do the third one. 1, 2, 3. All right, cool. Well, I hope you had as much fun working on that as I did. I love these techniques and I love playing bluegrass rhythm guitar. Again, my name is Austin Scelzo. I have a background in music education. I love teaching this music, and I have a bunch of videos on bluegrass guitar, how to take basic solos, how to find your bass lines. If you haven't already watched the Bluegrass Rhythm Guitar 101, that's a great one. I also have an instructional video on this kind of push and this, what I call the flourish here, that little kind of dynamic push. Love all the things that you can do to really drive a jam with a good bluegrass rhythm guitar player. So check out those videos on my channel. I have a playlist for bluegrass rhythm guitar, and on my website I send inspiration, and I have months and months of written thoughts on bluegrass rhythm guitar there. So you can check that out in the description. I'd really appreciate it if you like, comment, and share and subscribe to this channel. It really helps this content reach more people. So I appreciate your support in that area. Again, my name is Austin Scelzo, and thanks so much for watching.